Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to UCA. I'm the director of music, David Mann. My pronouns are he, him. Standing behind me is an ensemble from the Gay Men's Chorus of Washington, one of their outreach groups called the Cherry Blossom District. You can read about them. Yeah, welcome. I had the pleasure of hearing them warm up this morning. You can read about them on the back of your program, but they're an outreach ensemble that sings world fusion music, blending multilingual folk genres and diverse vocal styles, from contemporary to a cappella styles. And they were initially formed as the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander affinity group within the Gay Men's Chorus of Washington. I'm going to introduce Jen, who's going to talk about a little bit the translation for the first piece. So, Jen.
Thank you. So my name is Jian, and I'm singing the baritone for GMCW. The gathering music, 童话 is a Mandarin song whose title translates to fairy tale. It is a heartfelt ballad by Malaysian singer Michael Wong, also known as Guangliang. It was released in 2005. And the song tells the story of love, hope, and transformation, of someone learning to believe in love again after heartbreak. There's one sentence from the lyrics. I'm willing to become the angel you love in the fairy tales, opening my arms, becoming wings to protect you. While it is a romantic song, its themes of faith, healing, and selfless love resonate with Christian values of grace and restoration. This song was a hit around 2005 among the Mandarin-speaking world, even until this day. So I hope you will enjoy it.
再没听到你对我说你最爱的故事，我想了很久，我开始慌了，是不是我又做错了什么？哭着对我说，童话里都是骗人的，我不可能是你的王子。也许你不会懂，从你说爱我以后，我的天空星星都亮了。我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手，变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。着对我说，童话里都是骗人的，我不可能是你的王子。也许你不会懂，从你说爱我以后，我的天空星星都亮了。我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手，变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。我要变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手，变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像 展开双手，变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。一起写我们的结局。
Thank you so much to the Cherry Blossom District, and thank you for coming out here this morning. Your music was beautiful. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Arlington. We are a people of many backgrounds, sexual orientations, races, genders, disabilities, and abilities, both seen and unseen. At UUCA, we encourage people to come for community, find inspiration, and live with purpose together. My name is Jim Finley, not Dan Patterson, but I am a member of the Board of Trustees. Today is May 11th, and whether this is your first time with us worshiping or with us as part of your regular Sunday routine, we're glad you're here. We at UUCA are a highly active and engaged community, so I encourage each of you to go to our newsletter for all the latest news and activities of our church, or visit the calendar tab of our website for more information about all the things you can become involved with here. This year, more than ever, myself and all the congregation, I feel, want to continue to thrive and allow our church to become a place of refuge, resistance, and resilience. Today's service will explore the theme of mothering and remember all the maternal people who took care of us and celebrate all the facets of mothering and motherhood. Our website, our order of service describes today Nisqua and our companies from Guatemala. There was a film playing over here in the Reeb Center at the end of service, after the end of service, and our companies are sponsored by the church, and we'll be having our collection here, our offering, will go to support the Nisqua accompaniers from Guatemala, or in Guatemala. Please join us for that film and a discussion afterward. Thank you, and welcome to UUCA.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know you all are awake. Now, thank you all so much for the music. That was just beautiful. I'm the Reverend Carol Thomas Cissel, and you are at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Arlington, Virginia. Here we are people who do things together. We do church together. We eat together. We sing together. What we're going to do today is worship together. And what's important is that you are here in this room, or you are here online, and this is the place that you want to be this morning. It takes a team to put this kind of worship service together. David is here on piano, our music director. We've got Cameron and Art back in the booth taking care of tech for us. I have a worship associate who is extraordinary. Tommy is here this morning. We are here for you, and we are here for us too. Doing this work feeds us, and that means we can roll that out back and feed you. So thank you for being here. Welcome to UUCA, and let's take a moment to greet each other. Say hello to someone new, or say hello again to someone that you came with. hope you continue those conversations after the service in fellowship hour and after the service out into the week, that you do that meeting and greeting to stay in community. Our call to worship this morning was crafted by me and 2 other ministers late last night. Mother's Day is tricky, guys. Mother's Day is tricky. So here we are, gathered on Sunday morning. Today we celebrate our mothers, grandmothers, aunties, and mamas, but we celebrate more than only the women of our tribe. We celebrate all the people who have loved and mothered us. We remember with deep gratitude all the ways they demonstrated their love for us. We stop, we take a breath, we make time to remember all of these folks, because love in all its forms needs to be acknowledged and remembered. We acknowledge and recall the tears, the hugs, the wisdom they shared, and their unfailing, unflinching trust in our abilities. We are grateful for the mothers who carried us in their wombs, nourishing, protecting, and then bringing us into the world. We are grateful for those who did not give birth to us, but loved us just the same. We are grateful for their words of encouragement when we felt insecure or we walked through the world afraid. You see, that kindness was needed when the world treated us unkindly. So help us live peacefully. Remember those mothers. Remember those who loved and cared for you and invested in your life. Not just today, every day. Welcome Mother's Day and all of those who mother.
Morning. We light our candle of compassion today for 2 reasons. One, we welcome the new Pope, Pope Leo. We pray that he walks in Pope Francis's footsteps and walks in safety. Secondly, my friends here in the sanctuary and online, these have been very difficult times for many of us. And for myself, I've been overwhelmed with many emotions in the last few months. Emotions that are not unfamiliar to me, but emotions that don't usually all happen all at the same time. Maybe some of these emotions sound familiar to you. Anxiety, disbelief, anger, dismay, heartbreak, sorrow, fear, and even shame. This candle of compassion is a reminder that we are a community of compassion, a community where we can come to find comfort and to give comfort. And to make it all work, all we have to do is show up. Just show up, just like you all have done today here in the sanctuary and my friends online. That's all we have to do. We got this. We can do this together. And now let us light our chalice. The words are in our order of service. I'll read the first part, and let's read the second part in one voice. We gather together as a community of memory and hope to celebrate life and its infinite possibilities for love. We light this chalice as a symbol of the light within every human heart. May our individual sparks meet and merge, bringing both light and warmth to the world.
Good morning. If you can turn your teal hymnal to 1069, we'll be doing Ancient Mother. It's a Navajo prayer. I'll be leading it the first time, and then you guys will join me. If you guys can rise in spirit or body, that'd be great. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I hear your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears.
Before we shift into, excuse me, the wisdom lesson, I want to introduce somebody to you all. Her introduction was initially in a letter that went to the congregation before Rev. Amanda went on sabbatical. There was a paragraph in the newsletter, Connections, introducing Rev. Louise again. So here's the question. Do you all know who Rev. Louise Green is?
Yep.
Rev. Louise Green? Oh, this is perfect, because you need to know who she is. Will you come up, Louise? Rev. Louise is here during Amanda's sabbatical as sort of my assistant, as a cheerleader, to help with pastoral care, and she's going to be the minister in the month of July when I take my regular time off from the congregation. Introduce yourself. Tell them a little about you.
Hi, everybody. It's good to be here at Arlington. Yay. I've just been getting to know staff the last few weeks, and I'm going to help a little bit on pastoral care and then focus more on worship in the summertime. And several people have already asked me this morning, well, where are you usually? And I'm based in Washington, D.C. I live with my spouse, Regina, there, and a menagerie of animals. And I'm a freelancer, so I'm kind of in semi-retirement as a UU minister. I work as a spiritual director. I work doing coaching and encouragement for community organizers, because that's a big part of my background too. And then am showing up where I might be needed in congregational life. I most recently served All Souls Unitarian, concluded in 2024. And I've also been at River Road, a little bit out at Columbia UU, a little bit at Cedar Lane, way back. So I've moved in this region for about 20 years and never to Arlington. So this is my chance, but I'm excited about that. And thank you for your welcome.
Thank you.
Wisdom story?
I think so.
I go sit in front so I can see.
Oh, you're going to go watch the wisdom lesson?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can't miss this.
And now's the time for the wisdom lesson. Would those young and young at heart like to join me here on the steps? Hey, friends. How are you all doing? Good? Maybe? Not so good? Silent? Oh, there's more. All right, wait, scooch that way. Scooch that way. If my old knees will let me, I'm going to sit down. Hey, guys, how are you this morning? Okay? Yeah, good? So I have this basket here. And you on the end, you're going to have to come right over here and stand up for a second. So, whoosh. Everybody come around and take a look. What do you see in there? Dog stuff. That's right. What kind of stuff? You can touch it.
Dog toy.
Pick it up, okay. Water bowl. Hold it up so people can. Yeah, harness, leash, poop bags. Need those. Yep. Brush. Yeah. What kind of hair do you think he has? Is it long or short? Long. It's long. And what's that? That's right. You can put peanut butter in there, or what they call a bully stick, which is supposed to keep them busy for an hour, but doesn't. Yeah. Okay. That's right. You put dog food in there, and it's supposed to keep him busy for another hour, and it doesn't. Yeah. That's right. Do any of you guys have dogs? Yes. What's your dog's name? Cody. What's yours? Ozzy. That's a cool name. Anybody else? Yes?
Pucks.
Say it again.
Pucks.
Pucks. Ooh, I like that name. That's good. Are your dogs big or small?
Big.
Big?
Mine's medium.
Medium. Okay, so I have a dog, and he used to fit this, but he doesn't anymore. So he's pretty good size now. He's about 46 pounds of doodle. Do you know what a doodle is?
No.
It's like a mix.
I have an Aussie doodle.
You have an Aussie doodle. I have a coon doodle. So he's half coonhound and half poodle, which means he lives with his nose. Yeah. So this was Preacher's. That's not actually his paw print, but that's his name, Preacher. And on his tag, in case he ever got lost, it says, "Please call my mom, Carol Cissel." And it has a phone number on here. Because if he got lost, I'd be super sad. Super sad. Preacher is my buddy and my friend. He's a COVID dog, so I got him during COVID.
Super sad you burst out.
I just burst out. I'd be terribly sad. So I brought this stuff, and you can hold it while I talk, so sit back down a little bit. I wanted you all to think about things that you care about. Over there, please. Thank you. I want you to think about things that you care about, like I care about Preacher, and you care about your pets, and how you take care of something that you care about. Can I have the poop bags, please? Thank you. What are the things that you care about?
Just keep that away from children.
Yes, it says keep away from children, right?
There's some in here.
That's right, there's more poop bags in there. These are necessary equipment with a dog. So what are things that you care about? Yes?
My pet.
Your pet? What else?
Food.
You care about food. That's an interesting one. Yes, what do you care about? Your family. What do you care about over there?
My dog.
Your dog. So when you care about something, how do you show that you care? Yes? By taking really good care of it. Yeah. And how do you take real good care? Yes? Feed it. Give them shelter. Water. Showing it affection. Yeah. What do you do to care for something? It's in there. Do you take your dog for walks?
Yes.
Okay, so you take your dog for a walk?
And also, my brother takes him for runs.
Your mother takes him for runs? So you have to show a pet or a person that you care about them, right? Now tell me, what can you do when you care about a person? How could you show that? Yes?
You can make them things.
You could make them things? Yeah?
You can trust them.
You could trust them. That's important. What else? Yes?
Hug them.
You could hug them. That's wise. Yeah?
Show them honesty.
Show them honesty. What else? Maybe play with them. Yeah?
Be nice.
Be nice. Yeah, be nice to them. Anything else that you would do if you cared about someone? How do you show your mom? Oh, go ahead.
Do not leave them outside.
Do not leave them outside. Very wise. What else?
Unless they are like wild cats that are used.
Oh, unless they're wild cats, then they should stay outside. Thank you. So we care about people and we care about our pets, and somehow we have to figure out how to take care of them, don't we? Who takes care of you? Yeah? Your parents? Who takes care of you? Yeah?
My sisters.
Your sisters? Nice. Who takes care of you?
Usually my parents.
Usually your parents. Yeah? Yes? Wait one second. Sometimes you stay with somebody else, not just your parents? Oh, okay. What were you going to say? Mostly your mom. So like your family. Yeah. Well, what I want you guys to think about today and the rest of this week, and maybe after that too, is who you care about and how to show them that you care about them. Do you think you can do that? Make sure you show people that you care about them? Yes? Maybe? Yes? Can you show somebody you care about them? How would you show them?
By making them something
What would you make them?
different. Well, all sorts of different things I can make them.
All sorts of different things. This is still wet because I had to dump his water out to bring it with me. But I put water in another bowl, guys. I just want you to know. Yes. All right, so we're going to care about our people and care about our pets and make sure we show them. You think you can say that? Make sure we show them? Oh, thank you, sir. That's preacher's leash. Make sure you show them? Make sure you show them, yes. Can I have the things back in the basket? Thank you. Preacher would like me to take that home. Awesome. Can you put that one back in there too? No, I didn't steal it from him. I borrowed it though. Yeah, I did. He's fine. He had a walk this morning and he's sleeping, but he'll be ready, especially to have this back. Yeah, when I go home. Thanks, guys. Remember to take care of the people you care about, okay?
On your way, may you grow in love each day, meeting new friends and open your mind to the wonders of the world you will find, to the wonders of the world you will find.
This is a prayer for the people in our lives who have nurtured us and carried us throughout our lives. I invite you now to close your eyes or cast a soft gaze. Notice your breath. Ground yourself with the earth, the rain, the sun. You held my little hand in yours, covered me with warmth and love, protected me from the scary things at night, tickled me, we laughed, carried me, dancing across the floor. May we always hold the awe of the silence between us. My hands grew bigger, busier. We scrambled the eggs, spilled the flour, bunny ears, double knots, boo-boos, Band-Aids, big round buttons, cold zippers. May our hands always work together as one. Even as the number of birthday candles grew, 2 hands on the steering wheel, swing a hammer, sew a stitch, you were still guiding, comforting, holding fast, letting go. May your hands always point the way. Today, I hold many hands in my own, my family, my friends, my community, my humanity. When I stumble and fall into darkness, outreached hands, big warm hugs remind me that I'm okay, that I walk among love. Smiles born of kindness, eyes filled with welcome, bring me back to hope. May the sparks around me shine forever. These hands that you once held in your own, they tend and nurture many, paint canvases full of beauty, joy, plant gardens of hope, justice, shine light on the unnamed. May these hands always persist with love. May it be so.
Fuente amor, ven hacia mí, ya corazón, contéle tu campeón, soplar, sube el amor, hacia Dios, la justicia de la vida, arrágame, libérame, fuente del amor, ven a mí, Spirit of life, come unto me, sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion, blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
This month's Share the Plate will go primarily to NISGUA, the Network in Solidarity with the People of Guatemala, with whom Alianzas has partnered since January 2007. UUCA has sponsored 28 accompaniers to date, and last month, we welcomed our first accompanier couple, Ellie Stevens and Nick Conan. These are volunteers who work with individuals and organizations involved in legal cases seeking justice for crimes against humanity and who defend their communal lands from environmental degradation. A small portion of today's offerings also goes to support our partnership with local immigrants in the nearby Buckingham community. And as Jim mentioned earlier, please join us in Reeb Center after the service to watch a brief video describing the accompaniment program in Guatemala, followed by a discussion with those who have been lucky enough to participate in the delegation in the past. The video is only 4 minutes long, and you'll learn a lot about a very important social justice program. 70% of today's offerings goes directly to the Share the Plate. The other 30% goes right back into vital programs here at UUCA. Please give generously. There are many ways to give, including cash and check in the plate, or visit uucava.org and click on Giving. There is also more information in your order of service. Ushers, thank you.
builders of nations, we're seekers of truth and keepers of faith. We are makers of peace and the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's ravings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. For we shall as morn, the morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For we shall as born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For we shall as born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For we shall as born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are.
Thank you, Cherry Blossom District. We now bless our offering. The words are in your order of service. We bless and receive these gifts, opening our hearts to true generosity. Let us be grateful when we give, be it time, talent, or treasure. Let us be grateful for our needs and the experience of vulnerability. Let us be grateful for those who share their gifts to nurture this congregation.
Our reading this morning was crafted by Cheryl Strand. Thank you. Our reading this morning was crafted by Cheryl Strayed. It's called Every Mother Has a Different Story. Every mother has a different story, though we tend to group them all together. We like to think that partnered moms have it good, and single moms have it rough. But the truth is, we are all a very diverse bunch. Some single mothers have lots of child-free time because their kids are regularly in the custody of their fathers. Some seldom get a break. Some partnered mothers split childcare duties with their spouses in very egalitarian structured ways. Others might like to do it alone. Some mothers of both varieties have parents and siblings and friends who play active roles in their children's lives in ways that significantly lighten their load. Some mothers don't have anyone to lighten their load. They have to pay for every hour another person looks after their children. We mothers, we are various creatures, some single or partnered. Some can't afford to pay for anyone else to do anything. Some can, and they do. Others can, but they don't. Some people are aided financially by parents or trust funds or inheritances. Others are entirely on their own emotionally and financially. That's the reality. Regardless of circumstances, moms are alternately blissed out by their love for their children or perhaps knocking their head against the kitchen cabinet. It's overwhelming, you see, to be a mother. It's the biggest job in the world. And some of us are simply overwhelmed by the spectacular amount of sacrifice that children require. Every mother has a story, each one different, each one unique, each one quite beautiful. The words of Cheryl Strayed. Did you know that Mother's Day is often the third highest attended Sunday of the church year? Well, we have people in the back booth right now, so it is highly attended. Do you know what the other two are? Easter, Christmas. Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day. Did you know that the founder of Mother's Day, Anna Jarvis, later came to regret creating this day at all because it became so over-commercialized? A bit about Miss Jarvis, courtesy of Britannica.com. Ann Jarvis was born on May 1st, 1864, in Webster, West Virginia. She died November 24th, 1948, in Westchester, Pennsylvania. An American social activist, she's generally recognized as the founder of Mother's Day in the United States and many other countries. The first Mother's Day church service was held in 1908, and the day was made a national holiday in 1914. Jarvis, in her time, also headed the Mother's Day International Association that she incorporated in 1912. Why? She wanted to guide the annual observance of Mother's Day, and secondly, she wanted to preserve the integrity of the day. Ms. Jarvis was upset by the commercial exploitation of Mother's Day, as well as the distortion of what exactly motherhood is. There were political and social movements that swayed feelings about the day. Near the end of her life, Jarvis vigorously, but unsuccessfully, campaigned for the legal cancellation of Mother's Day in the United States of America. It's complicated, right? Somehow this is a holiday, and it's important for many, many families, but it's complicated. And because it's complicated, the sermons that ministers give on Mother's Day Sunday is a challenging one. But that complication is also what makes the day so meaningful. It's hard because we're human. We want to treat each other with human kindness. But as humans are wont to do, what we did is create this complicated holiday that leaves this minister and my colleagues in the pulpit today not quite frozen by fear of wading into the murky waters of mothering, but definitely worried that we can't treat every person in the room and online with the grace and the care that they need. Why do we worry? Because the variations of parenting are many, and the situations that surround being or not being a mother or a parent lie on a spectrum that runs from beautiful to nightmarish. Motherhood is not easy. It's not easily described. It's not easily taken care of. I often wonder as a mother if maybe I worried too much, if my parenting wasn't quite good enough. I'm not the only one that worries about that thing. The situations that surround being or not being a mother lie on such a spectrum. Some of us were and had amazing mothers. Some of us had mothers who struggled with taking care of us. Some became mothers by choice, and many did not. We can't forget the individuals on Mother's Day who are not mothers and feel comfortable they made the decision not to bring children into the world, or perhaps that carry pain because the stork has never visited them. It's complicated. And on Mother's Day, ministers attempt to address this complex topic in a humane manner, but not oversimplifying it. A friend sent me the following words. It feels like a list, but I really want you to listen to the words and to let yourself get into the rhythm of those we speak of. To those who gave birth this year, we celebrate you. To those who lost a child this year, we mourn that loss with you. To those who are in the trenches with little ones every day and wear the badge of food stains on their clothes, we appreciate you. To those who experience loss through miscarriage or a failed adoption, or because a child ran away and hasn't returned, we mourn with you and hold that pain. To those who walk the hard path of infertility that's fraught with pokes and prods, tears, and disappointment, we try to walk with you. Please forgive us when we say foolish things. We don't mean to make your life harder than it already is. To those who are foster moms or mentor moms or spiritual moms, we celebrate this day and we thank you. To those who have warm and close relationships with their children, we celebrate with you too. To those who have disappointment or heartache or distance from their children, we sit with you. We see you. We acknowledge your pain. To those who have lost their mothers, we are grieving with you too. To those who experienced abuse at the hands of a mother, we acknowledge your experience. We hold you closer than others. To those who lived through the driving test, the medical test, and the overall test that is motherhood itself, we are so much better for having you in our midst. To those who have emptier nest in the upcoming year, we grieve and we rejoice with you. To those who place children up for adoption, we commend you for your selflessness. And we remember that you are holding that child that's not in your arms on your heart. To those who step-parent and those who are siblings or aunts or uncles or grandparents, to those who are parenting someone else's biological children, we walk with you on that complex, complicated path. And to those who are pregnant on this day, holding new life, both expected and surprising, we are anticipating the birth of those babies right alongside you. Think about that. All the different ways that someone is experiencing this day or has experienced parenting. Think about it and then make a choice. Let's send our love to the mothers, the moms, the mamas, the aunties, the sisters, the papas, the Gigi's, the grandmothers, the grannies, the fathers, the uncles, the big brothers, the siblings, all of them. Brown and queer and trans and black and white, binary and non-binary, immigrant, disabled, documented, undocumented. All the Muslim mamas are included in that. The incarcerated mamas are included too. Let's send our love to all of them. And remember the ones who willingly wiped our noses, dried our tears, and held the potty door in public bathrooms closed with their foot because the latch was broken and there was a 2 or 3-year-old inside that said, "Can do it all myselfist." Can do it all myselfist. Motherhood is such a unique journey and experience. Somehow people are able to create this supporting and loving environment where every person that a child needs is welcome. Somehow. Sometimes. That feels like a long list, doesn't it? Trying to get everybody in the room to feel okay about motherhood. It is a long list. And it's a long list because every kind of mama, that's my favorite word for mothers, mama. Every kind of mama deserves to be seen, honored, and loved. Not just today, all the days. Every size, shape, color, and age, plus any other variables I may have forgotten this morning, should be lifted up and recognized. Because we live in this world where there are these tidy, protective, mainstream mothering narratives. What they actually do, those narratives that are tidy and boxed in and held in the mainstream area, what they do is negate what all the other mothers are doing. We've got to make sure we remember the variables. those who care for our children are not all the same. I wonder, doesn't it make sense to have a celebratory day that has room for all the mamas and all the papas, regardless of race and gender identity, sexual orientation, immigration status, or income? What if we really had something called Parents and Others Day? Try that on. Parents and Others Day. Parents and Others Day. Instead of a Sunday in May and a Sunday in June that pulls out the tiny slice of parenthood that the media would have us believe represents all the slices of the parenthood pie. That would take change. But they say that what life is constant change. I know that for me, being a mother has totally changed. When my offspring were both under one roof, Mother's Day was basically a very textbook experience. Flowers, breakfast in bed. During those years when I was ensconced in the safety of suburbia, I lost count of how many second Sundays in May I lay in bed pretending to still be asleep and listening to the clatter of pots and pans and counted to 20 using Mississippi to calm myself. Plates were hitting the floor downstairs. They were breaking into what I thought was a zillion pieces. I heard my husband downstairs, "It's okay, it's okay, it'll be all right. Stay on the stool. No more eggs. Okay, get the shell out the bowl." 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Broken dishes aside, I did love it. I loved it, the burnt pancakes and the extra crispy bacon. As the kids grew older and they finally set off to change the world, I quickly discovered that Mother's Day for me had undergone a change too. It was no longer uniform. It was as oddly misshapen as a 1,000-piece puzzle. I wanted to put it together, but I didn't even have the box lid, like to sit on the table with all the pieces spread out. I didn't have a road to follow for the mother that I was becoming. It wasn't what I expected. As a single widowed mom with adult offspring, on Mother's Day, I mostly wanted to boo. Not boo-hoo, boo. I wanted to boo everything that had to do with Mother's Day. You know, 1 minute I was living the dream with tiny hands tugging at my heartstrings, and then I had middle schoolers telling me they needed an increase in their allowance, and next, I was Googling ways to cope with empty nest syndrome. Motherhood changed for me in what felt like an instant, even though it was happening all the time. I knew, logically, that families came in all shapes and sizes. Some were like beautiful bowls of fruit that you wanted to take a picture of or you wanted to paint. Others, from my vantage point on the outside looking in at their lives, were more like Picasso paintings. I knew they were having a meaningful existence, but I couldn't always see them clearly, and I couldn't put my finger on what was happening in those houses. But when the second Sunday in May rolled around, I still found myself as an older lady waiting for Mother's Day, waiting for Mother's Day. It had happened so quickly that I still wanted the Hallmark Channel movie. I wanted what I saw in the CVS greeting card aisle. Boo. I wanted what they had promised me in the media. I was on the outside of a world I had once been a card-carrying, hard member of. I had done my time in the trenches of active mothering. I had the Lego scars on the soles of my feet to prove it. But I just didn't resemble any of the mothers that were reflected in mainstream media. Boo. I felt excluded. I was a little testy about it, too. I think that's when I started thinking that we need a new myth, a new Mother's Day story, a new way to discuss motherhood that allows for multiple truths to coexist all at one time. We've got to discuss how many of us fill maternal roles, regardless of our gender or official parenting status. The mamas and the papas are not always biologically related to the children that they're caring for. Motherhood shows up in our lives in ways that stay the same and then change every single day. Motherhood is complicated. It can drive you a little bit bonkers as it shifts and you move into a different kind of mothering from a distance, where you get a text message in the morning, have a good church day, happy Mother's Day. As you move into something different, you need space to figure out what motherhood means to you. I think what I'll leave you with is a few words from a different mother who also has an experience unlike mine. These are the words of Rayla Matson, and it's called I Ride Bus. Rayla writes, my 3-year-old is almost completely nonverbal. Every day when she gets off the bus, I ask her the same question. I ask her how her day was, and every day I get the same answer. Mama, I ride bus. I ask her what she had for lunch and who she played with. I ask her if she went outside or she made a new friend. No matter what I ask her, my 3-year-old always answers the same thing. Mama, I ride bus. I admit when she was first diagnosed with autism, I cried a lot. And when she worked for months, from birth to the age of 3, in a program for infants and toddlers with disabilities and did not improve very much, I cried some more. When school started and I realized just how far behind the other kids she really was, there were more tears. I cried for her, or maybe I was crying for myself. I do get angry when people mistreat my daughter or they ask me, what's wrong with her? I get mad when people avoid her and parents pull their kids away from her. I struggle when I don't know how her day was, or if she made a new friend, or if anybody at school is playing with her at all. Mama, I ride bus. What I really want for my kid is that she's happy and healthy. And each day when she gets off the bus, she says with as much joy as she did that very first day, and with as much enthusiasm as she can muster, I ride bus. And I say it back, yes, you did. That should probably be enough. On this day, I want you to think clearly and carefully about who loved you, who raised you, who helped you wriggle out that first tooth and put it under your pillow. Who fed you, who remembered Cheerios, who celebrated you when you got your first job. And now, who are you mothering? Who do you care for? Who do you offer sustenance to? Who are you raising up to be a great adult? We are a community that mothers. You are part of the mothering community. Don't forget it. Do your job. No matter what you look like, no matter what shape you are, no matter what clothes you wear, no matter how you fix your hair, no matter if you're binary or non-binary, do your job. Raise them up. Amen.
(1026) in your teal hymnal. If you can rise in body and spirit, that'd be great. We do the first, second, and fourth verses only.
nation, young and old, veneration, held her hands out in the name of love. There would be no more war. If every man in the world held his mind set on freedom, if every brother stood with brother as a witness for peace, if every man of every nation, young and old, each generation, held his hand out in the name of love, there would be no more war. If every nation in the world set a true course for freedom, if every nation raises children in a culture of peace, if all our sons and all our daughters reached in friendship across the waters, reaching for using to be enemies, there would be no more war.
It's time to extinguish our chalice. The words are in your order of service. We extinguish this chalice, but not the light and warmth it represents. These we carry with us, bringing our sparks of love to the world.
Leave this place knowing that each day you take care of someone, they are grateful. Leave this place knowing that the people in the room with you want to stay in relationship with you. Leave this place and these people knowing you are never on this journey alone. Leave this place knowing these things and loving this community.
As our musicians make their way up to the front for their final number, I just want to say thank you one more time to the Gay Men's Chorus of Washington, but especially Cherry Blossom District, their director over here at the piano, Matthew Ong, who was my pen pal until this morning. And after riding back and forth and coordinating the busy lives of all these professionals and people from around the district, I'm glad we were able to align and be here this morning together. Just want to give you some information about one of their upcoming concerts. Saturday, May 31st at 2 p.m. Saturday, May 31st at 2 p.m. They'll be at the National Museum of American History. That will be with their partnering ensemble from New York, the Asian Rainbow Chorus. So you can hear them that day as well as a few other days, and all that information is available on the Gay Men's Chorus of Washington website. So without any further ado, here's Matthew's arrangement called Defy the Distance.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." Something has changed within me. Something is not the same.
I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to close my eyes and leave. It's time to
I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know that
and you can't pull me down. So if you can find me, Lord, to the western sky, 'cause someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly, and if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. I'm flying high, defying gravity. Flying high, defying gravity. With you I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.